Alright, there's no time better than now, I guess, because I was just answering this girl's comments here on my channel. Baby TT said to me, have I tried NAC? This is what I wrote back. N-acylcysteine, acetylcysteine, a precursor, which is a precursor of glutathione, which is the hormone that's in your thyroid. And if you have thyroid issues, you might have an issue with glutathione. And I said here, so technically eating avocados like I do would be better, because if it's a precursor to glutathione, avocado has glutathione in it, and cysteine's in it. And so it's type of amino acids. And I said it's not an essential nutrient. We'll see that in a second. It says that on Google. And I said I stay away from pills and powders because they're dead. I always use this word rancid isotopy, something that's not fractally connected, like synthetic psychedelics. I don't like them nowhere near as much as I like, for instance, natural fungi and plant hallucinogens, because they're fractal and living in every sense of the word that we understand the word currently as anyway. So sometimes it's helpful for short-term boosts, you know, if you take pills and stuff, because it's putting extra in your system in a very concentrated form, so it doesn't get lost amongst the other molecules as easy. So that's sometimes why you just get an effect off taking pills, just because it's, you know, sort of like a concentrate. So really, if that's what you want to do, you'd be better off trying like tinctures and stuff. Well, because it's liquid and because it's a targeting system and pushes it in, like a driving it into the cell system when you put it with alcohol, for instance. Certain oils can be as well, in a different way. I don't want to talk about that right now, and I don't have my tincture business set up yet. Otherwise I would have healed myself a hell of a lot quicker. And I didn't know which organ was hurting at first. I thought it was my pancreas, and I think I've been through that pain as well. And it was all my organs affected, I think, in the end, because it was some sort of bad poisoning from when I was working on the boats. Yeah, very, very evil people who did that. But, you know, monocysteine, I don't think I'd try it because it's, you know, just one. And I'd rather eat papaya or other enzymes, you know, and amino acids from a fruit, not just a monoform that's dead in a pill, in a capsule, you know, and then the capsule's made out of stuff too. And man, those capsules have the worst energy ever of pills. They've got such bad energy. I don't really care what they're made out even. It's just like when you get a shopping ticket. Have you you know, felt the energy of shopping tickets sometimes? It's like, I don't even want it in my bag or near my food. Anyway, rather eat papaya or something like that. And fruits have been helping me a lot. And this is the other video that I write here coming on the kidneys. So let's go and have a look first at NAC, because I just got that information from here. There's no recommended daily dose because it's, you know, not an essential nutrient like it says there, unlike vitamins. So this is not some way, I mean, I see that it's you know, given to people with digestive issues and stuff like that, and but it also says, you know, things like joint immune support and stuff, and it's an amino acid. I mean, this is not really the way I'm gonna heal a kidney. Sorry to say, but that's my opinion. If you think it does, I'd like your comment under this video. But I think everything I'm saying is, you know, right on, and it's kind of off-putting to reverse this philosophy, you know. Anyway, let's keep looking into it. So you can have adverse effects even. You're not really going to get that from fruits. That's another point. It does help with mucus, you know, coming apart. So, I mean, that's always helpful, but that's not really targeting the kidney, you know what I mean? Anyway, so the point is that it's by definition excluded from the dietary supplement category. So it's not even a dietary supplement even. Anyway, my point is it's not something I'm going to go to really. What I did find helped was eggs and fish. And I found that here in some of these articles too. I know I saw that here somewhere, so let's have a look. I haven't gone through all this yet. So, how well your kidneys function is called glomerular filtration rate. There's 5 stages of the kidney functioning. Stage 1, high functioning. And the end stage 5 is renal failure. So I was probably at 4. I was not doing well for a few weeks. I'm good now. Because the eggs and the fish, in my opinion. I ate avocados as well, so I would have been getting NAC anyway. That type of thing going on anyway. But really, it's the lemon that I showed you guys, because that dissolves things and can help get chemicals out. Another thing I should have done is taken chlorella or spirulina, right? That would have been just fantastic for it, but I didn't have any and just didn't go that direction at all. Actually, that's something I would start to do now, because they're more, especially spirulina is like a builder. Chlorella is something I should have taken straight away for it, because it's a stripper. Just like the lemon, I'm using it as a stripper, right? To dissolve and get kidney stones out and just kind of put clean good sugars through the kidney as well. And they're not wreaking havoc or bad sugars, those ones in the lemon. And they can't even stick. The shit, I know it's sticky at first, but they're very, very easy to wash through. If you actually eat something like a Mars bar or a Snickers or whatever, that type of caramel, that's way, way stickier. Anyway, so I had all these things. Edema, changes in urination, got dark brown and fatty smelling. So that's how I knew. So look, they don't say anything about it in there. I'm sure I saw it in one of these articles that said fish and eggs. And there was a list, but they were the 2 things that I picked because it was easy for me to get both of those things. And I've had some trouble walking and stuff as well, so because of that accident when the kid ran into my bike, the little idiot. So yeah, you get UTI as well, and that was my next thing to look into that, but I thought if I heal the kidney, UTI symptoms will go away anyway. And I had to stop drinking any alcohol too for a couple of weeks, just absolutely nothing. Because I checked. I had a beer. I also had ginger wine. Ginger wine was pretty good, but it would give like a hard, sudden failure, renal failure. And if I had a beer or 2 beers, I'd get like different piss, and it would start going downhill again. You could just see the symptoms going backward. So you could tell, what brings you forward and what brings you backward in the symptomology. So you can get gout, anemia, osteoporosis, potassium levels can be dangerously high, high blood pressure, heart disease, fluid buildup, edema, basically, failure of other organs such as the liver. And that's why I had that liver tonic as well. When you guys saw the other videos for the pancreas, it was pancreas, liver, and worms, a worm tincture. That triple trifecta tincture that I had, that was awesome, with the wormwood and the clove. So I had to deparasite first, then I moved to treating the kidneys more recently in the last few weeks, and now I feel a lot better. So I don't know if it's saying here. No, again, that article didn't say it. Anyway, if we don't find it, I'm telling you from my experience and the research I did do before that it's really helpful to eat the eggs and and fish for the kidneys, and lemon. They're the three things that I recommend. You can do all the other things that you know as well, but they were the three things that I hinged on and did seem to work the best. I'm not even 100% sure why the fish or the egg. That's what I'm trying to look into now. But let's see if we can find it in the article, see if it says anything. Because all I saw was a list and it just recommended those foods, and then I was busy and so I went off to buy them and went through the process. But I didn't even, research exactly what's in eggs, what's in fish that was so good for the kidneys. And that took forever to load. Right, let's have a look. Because excess bacteria has built up in the urinary tract. Yeah, so that's what would have happened as well. Because in the poisoning there was, I'm sure, toilet water in there, so it had bacteria like E. coli and stuff attacking me for several weeks, and I could feel that. I already know the feeling of that because it's happened before. And then it goes into kidney stones, so that's why I knew, okay, I don't need to even read that, I already know, lemon. And that's why I did those mukbang videos. Obviously I stayed really hydrated, I took probiotics, those pills, and also ate fruit, right? And I had probiotic drinks as well, just because I just had them already. Cranberry juice, I didn't try that. That would definitely work on the UTI. Oh, that's what it says, good, yeah. Because I already know that from just sensing it. I've never used it like that before, but it's something I've told other people to do and it helped them, and I've just always sensed that. I have read that before actually too, so definitely on that. That's something I could have done, but it wasn't easy to get. Run a warm bath, Epsom salt while I've been surfing. That really did help. I'd put that right up the top of the list, surfing. Because it just cleans everything, all your pores, right? Just from deep down, your whole lymph system as well. It's like a washing machine when you go surfing. It's better than a shower. It's not just like water running over you in a shower, but when you're surfing, it's just all in every little crack, right? Getting washed through, like brutally, from different angles. So no aspirin or painkillers. Well, I did do that at the start because I had to. So they're saying that probably made it worse. For non-aspiring pain medication, so non-aspirin. I can't remember what I had. I think I had Panadol. So I should have had ibuprofen or Advil. Parsley, it's a diuretic. Yeah. Avoid irritants, increase your apple intake. Okay. I remember reading that in the other article too. And yeah, it says the acidity of apples can help your kidneys maintain acid in the urine and break things down. So apple cider vinegar here, and apples. Also green tea would be okay, but I mean, that'd be great for the flushing and the antibacterial flushing. I did have teas and stuff as well, not green tea. And look, it says here add a splash of citrus. Let's see why. Increase your acidic consumption, so just to keep it acidic. But actually, they haven't mentioned that it dissolves kidney stones. If you eat more and more lemon, because that's something I've been doing for a long time. Anytime I would have sugar and then have like kidney pain after sugar binging when I was younger, I already knew when I was younger, oh, okay, the lemon seems to make it go away, right? And I could just tell it was dissolving it. It's like, because normal sugar becomes like concrete in your body, like a concretizing slime when you eat like sugar products. Have you noticed that? But plant sugars don't do that. It's like they get absorbed instead and actually used. Yeah, so I don't know where I got the fish and eggs from, because it's not in there. Let's see if it's in this one. But I am telling you, this, I remember researching this, that's why this article's still up. Because that's the urine colour that I had, and it says here kidney disease and failure. So while I was researching, that's how I figured out what that meant, the brown urine. I'm sure up here, somewhere in one of these articles, it actually says a little list of foods. Well, that's that person that didn't help me after weeks, I think. Well, let's see if we can know more about this. Well, that's not much. About this one. Doesn't say any herbs or anything. They're not giving much away. Hey. It's pretty interesting. So they just kind of explain it, but they haven't given any away. This is the person that I tried to contact. It's still in my inbox and in my WhatsApp, and I've asked them multiple times to fucking help me. Is this who it is? These people? Oh no, they're patients. And after a month, they still haven't given me a list of herbs. So I don't recommend these people. Oh, they're from India, are they? Oh, fucking slackers. Been a month. Oh, here we go. Here's more articles. Alright, this might be it. Yeah, some associated things there. Not too interested, just trying to look for this list of foods. Don't tell me it's not in here. Oh, well, look at that. Even E. coli is one of the actual listed. I didn't see this before. So E. coli is actually one of the listed bacteria for causing kidney infections. Yeah, so that would have been in me. And that's what I thought anyway. I just guessed that. Here we go. Are there foods to be avoided? I'm running out of space here. Antibiotics, hormonal food. They just mentioned cranberry here again. Just cranberry. They don't mention citrus for kidney stones. And people don't. These are professionals. They don't know what they're fucking doing. Because it's not in any book. It's amazing. Well, it's the same article. That's amazing. Well, I don't know where the article is, but I'm telling you from my own experience that fish and eggs helped, and I did see it in an article somewhere. I thought I had it out still, but I don't think it's here. Yeah, no. So anyway, what I know helps from experience is I don't know about this. Thanks for the comment, and one day I might try it, but so it's like a detox supplement. It's not really, I don't really get into detox supplements too much because you can usually just do it with fruit and fasting and liquiditarianism in the right way. And for instance, surfing really opens up my body and dumps all the toxins out of the lymph system. So usually I don't go for supplements. I don't like how they feel either. I don't feel they absorb well, and they're like synthetic. The sorry to sound like a hippie, but the vibration of like supplements and stuff does not go well. So in other words, there's always going to be inflammation there as well. Especially if it's not absorbing and sitting there. I mean, it's better than half the stuff we eat, but it's just not a route I often go into pills and supplements. I only did that one digestive enzyme pill with the other two liquids that I had, that liver tonic and the worm trifecta tincture thing that I showed in the other video, with the clove and the wormwood and the walnut in it. I only done those pills with it because it was just in the same arena. They had something in them. I think it was gentian root, and the gentian root was what I was after. So that's as supplementy as I end up usually going. That's the most supplement, and I've still got those pills and I don't like them. Alright, it's the same thing. It's a dead powder. All the life is out of it. So it's not the way I recommend healing kidneys at all. But yeah, it was interesting to look into it, and someone might benefit from it. It's a conditionally essential amino acid. Below it says it's not even an amino acid. Anyway, for kidneys, I recommend lemon, fish, and what was it? Eggs. For the builders, you should probably take spirulina and stuff like, and chlorella and stuff. It just depends what you have. For actually just rebuilding the kidneys, apparently eggs and fish. Right, just those two, and that's what did it for me. That seems to have worked the best, because the weeks that I had them, it just felt suddenly stronger, and the weeks I had no fish or eggs, I could feel the difference in the kidney. It was weaker, and the pain changes when you have lemon and dissolve some stuff out of there. So I know those three work: the fish, egg, and lemon.